We've got SIU defensive standout Mike McElroy, and he was front and center at a news conference not too long ago about a big night coming up for SIU football. I think it's a night game, isn't it, or is it a day game? We'll check on it. Mike, how you doing, buddy?
I'm good. How are you guys?
We're doing just fine. We're fine. Aren't you glad that you're not having practice this week?
Yeah, it's been a little warm out there.
Let's talk a little bit about this deal coming up. You were kind of one of the leaders on this effort to get this thing going. Tell us what it is, when it is, and all about it.
The Blackout Cancer Game is going to be something that we're going to do as a football program to try to get this community just more involved with the football program as a whole. Got people from the community are going to be able to place bids on salukisblackoutcancer.com, and we're going to take the top 80 bids. And so the number one overall pick, or the number one bid, is going to be able to pick what jersey number they would like to place a name on the back of. And then that name can be someone that they want to honor that's been affected by cancer, that has maybe died of cancer, has survived cancer, anyone that they want to honor in any way. And then that player will essentially play for that person, and then after the game, that jersey will be given to the family or to the person that bid on it.
It sounds fantastic, and let me ask you, I know being kind of the spokesperson for this thing, have you had somebody in your immediate family that's been affected by cancer, or was this something that you just felt moved to do? How did you get this involved with it?
There isn't anybody in my immediate family that's been affected. I've got friends and family relatives that are kind of far off that have been affected by it. The idea for it kind of just came after that injury last year, sitting out of kind of, you sit there and you're kind of thinking about legacy and impact and what you can do. This community and this football program have given me so much, given me a great opportunity. And so just being able to kind of leave a legacy here as our football team, our class, kind of wanted to do something that, would be remembered for some time, instead of just, how many tackles somebody had or how many touchdown passes somebody threw.
Yeah, Mike, this is Scott. It's a great thing that you're doing for the university and for all those survivors and remembering those that have passed away from cancer. But the thing is, and I know Coach Lennon talked about this week, is the fact that he really didn't think the NCAA would go for this. And I said in the first hour of the show, I thought, I've been very critical of the NCAA for things they have done, but this is one time I think they got it right. They're allowing they're allowing the university to do something that's a positive. And were you a little surprised that the NCAA allowed you to do this? I mean, were you like, I just don't know if this is going to go over?
Yeah, I was. The NCAA, watching ESPN and anything like that, they get a pretty bad rap around the country, I think. And so when I approached Coach Lennon with this, he put on a nice face, and the administration were like, yeah, that'd be a great idea. But I think every single one of them thought that there's no way it would happen. We started working through some stuff, had to write a lot of letters, had to pull a lot of strings. And it took us about 4 weeks to get a response back from the NCAA Rules Commission. By that time, we thought it was dead in the water. I remember walking out of class, and I got an email on my phone from the guy that we had been writing, granting us a one-time waiver to do this. And the first thing I did was call Coach Lennon and let him know, and he just wanted me to come in and make sure I showed it to him, and I showed it to the administration, and they were kind of taken aback by it. And so we were really surprised, but at the same time, we were really excited that they were going to allow us the opportunity to do this.
We're talking with Saluki senior safety Mike McElroy, and it's about the November 12th home game at SIU, where the Salukis will wear special one-time only black Under Armour jerseys. And it's a very unique thing, a one-time waiver from the NCAA, allowing Southern to put the names of cancer victims or anyone looking to support the cause on the back of an actual game jersey that will be worn for the Blackout Cancer Game. Mike, you mentioned the long layoff you had last year, and I wanted to go back to that a little bit because we're right around the corner from the start of SIU football, and I want to get your thoughts on that too. But I remember being in Champaign, and I remember thinking to myself, because I was with my father-in-law who's a big Illinois fan, and I remember when you got hurt and came out of the game, and I turned to him and I said, wow, this is really going to be tough for us to beat you guys now. It was just you've kind of become the face of SIU football, and I know that carries a lot of pressure with you, but it must have been brutal to have to set out last year, because that was in the Illinois game was week 2, right?
Yeah, it was definitely a gut check for me. Never been hurt before in my life. In any sport, and so for me it was just kind of what's next, not knowing what to expect or how to handle it. And so I think it was good for me. It really helped me grow and mature and kind of learn how to lead from the sideline. So.
Well, now let's get down to business. Are you 100% healthy and ready to go?
Yep, I'm 100% healthy. Had surgery back in October, and then went all the way through spring ball, 100% through spring ball, and been doing summer workouts here all summer, and so I'm 100% ready to go for fall camp.
And I would think that everybody on that SIU football team, Mike, is motivated for this season, coming off a season where you finished under 500. And I'll tell you the impact that SIU football has had, not only on this area but in the country. Preseason number 2 in the Valley, preseason number 12 in the country in Sporting News, preseason number 17, I think, in Lindy's, which I think that just came out this week. So a very well-respected program over at SIU, talking about the football program. But I got to believe that after what happened last year, you guys are ready to prove that last year was a fluke.
Yeah, I think we're excited. I think there's definitely a fire in some of these guys. A lot of guys are really motivated. We're going to have some young guys with a lot of talent. I think you're going to see a lot of speed from us this year. We're athletic. Defensively, we're athletic as we've ever been since I've been here. So I'm excited to see what we can do in the Valley this year and nationally.
We've been talking with Mike McElroy, and again, the November 12th home game is the Blackout Cancer game. Now, tell everybody again, Mike, how can they get involved in this, and can they start getting involved right now?
Yeah, the website is currently up right now, salukisblackoutcancer.com, and all you got to do is you got to go on and create a screen name and enter an email address, and then you're free to enter a bid. If you enter a bid and it gets trumped by somebody else, you're able to go in and enter another bid. So you can keep going up as high as you want. I think right now the minimum bid is at $100, which is still pretty cheap. So get out there and put those bids in.
Mike McElroy, thank you, young man, and we look forward to watching you crack some heads this year.
Thank you, guys.
All right, see ya.
Bye.
That's Mike McElroy.